I'm Malcolm Van Delst, and this is an excerpt from Do the Wrong Thing, a book series or extra long novel that opens with a woman trying to kill herself. She says, "I don't know why I tried to do this," and by way of explanation, tells her life story. We're about halfway through book 3. Working title is Shiny Pretty Gothic. Last week in Shiny Pretty Gothic, Ava's mother did not like her story about an insane mother. Then Ava left Release to hitch around the States, starting at a rainbow gathering in North Carolina. She met a lot of new people, including a funny girl who's been to Ava's hometown of Dardanelle. Ava marveled that she's the farthest she's ever been from home, and nonetheless, she meets someone who's been to her small rural hometown. This chapter is called A Grand Tour, and we're continuing with that chapter. If you join the Hare Krishnas, you live in houses with strangers and beg. Nonetheless, here at the gathering, the lineup for their food is the longest because it is hands down the best. Curries, fragrant rice, spicy chai, and these amazing donut hole type balls tasting of sweetened condensed milk and floating in a super sweet syrup. You feel guilty eating at the Hare Krishnas, like I'm taking advantage of the poorest, most lost people in the world. I'll never join them for those desserts, that chai. Police. Some guy pulled a knife on someone else, and that someone else had a gun. Should we leave? Elizabeth asks, fear in her eyes. I don't know. Everyone is nervous. I run into Edward for the first time since I arrived. He's wearing a green long sleeve cotton shirt, but nothing else. He smiles like he's super glad to see me, but this look, this aberration of fashion and style, as if he's advertising that his dick is naked. Why? No way are we getting back together. The police arrested the guys with the knife and the gun. There were warrants out for both of them. We're leaving tomorrow anyway. Can I take your picture? A guy with short dark hair and an accent asks. He's a few years older than me. Dutch, maybe. Okay. We're standing to the left of the Quebecois camp kitchen at dinner time, and I'm seeing this from a point of view a few feet up and to the left of the guy's head. The moment he asked, my vision moved. The sun is everywhere. The sun is the star of this photo, blasting away from the horizon, from beyond the trees, hot. I can feel it on my back when I look at my scared self. Oh God, does that sun feel good? Man aims his camera, stops, takes the device away from his face, and I'm back in my own body. Can you shake your hair? He bends forward, motions how he wants me to shake my head, holding it forward and down. I oblige, shake, then flip. I'm back in the sky, behind the guy. Lion. With a massive sun-drenched mane, I laugh. Lion is not what a girl or woman wants to be. Jesus, a lion is male. Down market too, Africa. Sleek and shiny, like a sports car. That's what I should want. Straight, shiny yellow hair like Lisa's. Streamlined nose and lips much thinner than mine. A fish, or something that cuts through water or air silently and effortlessly. A serpentine, sinuous body undulating, propelling me like Lisa in her restaurant, way above New York City. The lion snaps his huge, unattractive paw and catches. Unless the girl is fast, I must be fast. So only the most magnificent lion in the forest can catch me. And we'll have babies. No, I cannot be a lion. This picture is all wrong, yet no, I cannot want to be a lion. The man snaps. Thanks, he smiles. Back in my body, I realize I left my glasses on. Why didn't he tell me to take them off? I ruined the picture. Next chapter, Are We Not Lisa? Lisa sits up front with the couple giving us a ride to Atlanta. In the back seat, Elizabeth, me, and the saddest person I've ever met, a guy so shy he could barely look at a person without tears welling up in his eyes. We picked him up hitchhiking out of the park. I was with the Hare Krishnas in LA. He mumbles into his lap when I ask him where he's from, but I'm leaving them. How long were you a Hare Krishna? About a year. When he turns to me and our eyes meet, I have to look away, shaking because the need, hurt, or whatever it is. He's going home to his parents' farm, he says, not far from here. An oiled dirt road to a twisty lane to a white house with green trim and a matching barn. To the right, a large pond. Soon we're all yelling, laughing, and jumping off a dock into the pond as if in a movie or photograph. The farm, the swimming hole, the lazy trees, dripping vines. What's that John Denver song? South Carolina? Close enough. The Hare Krishna boy, Billy, got out about half an hour ago. Once he was gone, the couple asked if we wanted to visit their friends. As I jump into the water, I contemplate shyness. Why is it good while insecurity, fear, distrust, nervousness, and so many other almost identical qualities are bad? Why do we think of shy people as cute, that it's okay for women, but not men? In rural Dardanelle, where men choose their mates according to a matrix of 3 or 4 qualities, one of which is compliance, it's okay, desirable even, for women to be shy. Not men, though, not Billy. I can't believe how nice this old trucker is, and people say hitchhiking is dangerous. I lean over to give him a hug. We're sitting under a bridge in New Orleans in some sort of parking lot / empty space where it'd be easy for him to turn his truck around and get back on the road, he says. I feel his right arm raise under my embrace. He grabs my breast. I snap back. He's still smiling with the same grandfatherly smile he's had for his whole ride, like it doesn't even register for him that what he's done is wrong. My breast feels alive. I can feel the imprint where his gnarled hand was burning, or I don't want it attached to me anymore, my breast. I stumble backwards out of the truck. Elizabeth and Lisa wait in the dust, our packs falling over beside them. They didn't see what happened, and I'm not going to tell them. I'm too embarrassed. Rusting trucks and hunks of iron junk surround us. Traffic clamors above, rattling the immense steel girders holding the bridge to land a few meters past the empty square in which we stand. Dense, hot air pushes us down, trying to force us into the dirt. In the air-conditioned truck, I didn't notice the change in heat and humidity. We hoist our packs onto our backs and trudge towards town like human turtles, slogging down a wide road with no sidewalks and few buildings. Mack trucks rumble past us. We pass one of those New Orleans graveyards with the crypts above ground. This is the real New Orleans, not the primped and primed tourist area. The road starts to get populated with buildings. A sidewalk appears and a lone sign sticks out a few blocks up, hotel, attached to a blue, narrow clapboard structure at the end of a row of empty ones. Across the street, a corner store advertises cigarettes, snacks, lotto tickets. Beside it, a showroom containing office equipment behind dusty glass. What do you think? Lisa says, motioning to the hotel. It's only for one night. We can rest a bit and leave our stuff while we get our bearings. Sure, I say, looking to Elizabeth. I want to take a bath, as if that'll help with the dirtiness from the old man's hand. The reception desk is right inside the door. Hi, how much for a room for the night? Lisa asks. The 3 of you? Yeah, $20. Can we see one? The shriveled man with watery eyes hands us a key with a room number on it. In the second floor room, we laugh uneasily at the lack of security. The door is a cheap, hollow thing, and the lock just one short deadbolt. We're only going to leave our backpacks here for a couple hours. Then we'll return, and tonight there'll be 3 of us, Lisa says. You fucking whore, where's my money? A thin reptile of a man, suntanned to a leathery brown, long, sweat-drenched hair plastered to his face and head, an open, checkered shirt with cut-off sleeves, jeans, and cowboy boots, screams from the other side of the street at someone who must be below our window. You fucking drank it, didn't you, you goddamn slut? We look at each other, laughing uneasily. It'll be okay for one night and we can leave our stuff, Lisa repeats. We go downstairs and pay.